Welcome to the Module 1, Introduction to Food Hygiene and Safety. Introduction to the module. Before we begin to understand the hygienic and sanitary practices stated in the Food Safety and Standards, Licensing and Registration for Food Businesses Regulations 2011, we need to be clear on our understanding of food hygiene and food safety, contamination of food, good hygiene and sanitary practices, and on the importance of food regulation for providing assurance that food is suitable for human consumption and encouraging their implementation. Objective of the module. This module has been drawn out with the objective of helping in the understanding of food hygiene and food safety, consumer expectations, need for hygiene, control to avoid adverse human health, foodborne illness, foodborne injury and food spoilage, contamination and its effects, and the role of regulations in food hygiene. What is food safety? Having realized that all consumers are seeking safe food, let's understand the meaning of the word food safety. Stating it very simply, food is considered safe when it will not cause adverse health effects, that is injury or an illness. Food Safety and Standards Act 2006 defines food safety as assurance that food is acceptable for human consumption according to its intended use. Food for thought. Although we expect food to be safe and suitable for human consumption, the question is it? Are all the foods that look attractive safe for human consumption? When we think about it, we realize that we get to hear of incidences of foodborne illnesses and soon enough recollect when we did as an individual fall sick after having food at a specific eating place, and more often either at a wedding. This shows that surely all food may not be safe for consumption. Then the question arises, why not? Let's find out why not and the reasons that may render these food unsafe for consumption. From the pictures of the food displayed on the screen, we can see some foods that have been cooked and some fruits that are eaten raw, such as grapes, or cut and then eaten, like in this case, a piece of watermelon. The puris are nice and fluffy and appear to have been fried just before plating and serving. But what about the chana that's being served with it? Has it been properly cooked? The picture provides little assurance on that. One thing for sure is that chana takes a long time to cook, and it has not been cooked just before serving. This means it has been cooked a while ago. But since it's cooking, how has it been stored? Has it been kept in the refrigerator or left on the counter? Similarly for idlis, dhokla and jalebi, possibly all would have been cooked a while ago and before being served to the consumers and guests. And we are not aware of the conditions and the temperatures at which they were kept. Puri, chana, dhokla and jalebi is served on a plate, while idli has been served on a banana leaf. Though we do not see any dirt either on the plates or on the banana leaves, can we be confident that they are clean? Have they been washed with good quality or drinking water? About the slice of watermelon, one is not sure when it was cut and for how long it has been left like that. Was it kept covered or was it left uncovered? Possibly, the smell of sliced watermelons would have attracted flies. Above all, we begin to wonder about the personal hygiene of the food handler, the cook, the person who served the food. Were they clean? Did they wash their hands before handling the food? This could happen in a food processing factory, a kitchen of a restaurant, or a hotel, small or big. It could happen in any city and at any time of the year. It would be appropriate to say in summary that improper hygiene of personnel handling and processing food, lack of cleanliness of the place where processed, unclean food contact surfaces including equipment and vessels, use of unsafe water either as an ingredient or for washing of raw materials, use of food additives not approved for food processing, improper storage conditions and storage temperatures all contribute to contamination of food, leading to production of food that may not be safe for human consumption. Thus, for varied reasons, all these food on the screen may appear good, but they may not be very safe for human consumption. Contamination. One word that is used very often that we've been using is contamination. Well, what does it mean? Showed on your screen is a definition of contamination as defined by Codex Alimentarius in its recommended code of practice, General Principles of Food Hygiene. This defines contamination as an introduction or occurrence of a contaminant in food or the food environment. Contaminant. This brings us to yet another word, contaminant. Putting it simply, contaminant is any biological or chemical agent, foreign matter, or other substances present in the food which may compromise its food safety or suitability. As per Food Safety and Standards Act 2006, contaminant means any substance which is not added to food but present in such food as a result of the production, including operations carried out in crop husbandry, animal husbandry or veterinary medicine, manufacture, processing, preparation, treatment, packing, packaging, transport or holding of such food, or as a result of environmental contamination, and does not include insect fragments, rodent hairs and other extraneous matter.